Okay, so we got a review
Mm-hmm.
for Love Sex.
Aur Dhokha 2.
LSDT Tuesday.
LSD 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a
Okay.
real
It's a trip.
mind bender.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like it's the talk of the town.
Yeah, everyone's buzzing about this one for sure.
So we thought we'd take a deep dive into the review we got from Movie Ticket
Okay.
and try to unpack what makes this sequel tick.
Interesting.
So,
Especially because it uses like the 2010 original Screenlife and found footage throughout all three of its stories.
yeah, Screenlife. I feel like we should explain that a little bit just in case people aren't familiar.
Not everyone's.
So basically it means the entire film
Yeah,
plays out on screens like we're watching computer desktops, security cameras.
exactly.
Typically.
Like you're looking through someone's
Yeah.
phone or laptop
Okay.
the whole time.
Uh,
And then found footage, of course,
right.
gives it that raw, unfiltered feel.
Like we're watching something we shouldn't be seeing.
Exactly, like a forbidden glimpse into
Right.
someone's life.
And it really makes you question
Oh, totally.
what's real and what's
Staged, yeah.
staged.
Because it's all so
It's like we're,
grainy and shaky.
yeah, complicit in this voyeurism in a way.
Right. It's like the film's critiquing voyeurism,
Yeah.
but it's also making us participate in it, which is really clever given the film's themes of like
Right.
identity and privacy and how media can be used to exploit us.
It really sounds like Dibakar Banerjee.
Yeah.
The director knows exactly
the master.
that he's doing
Yeah.
at this kind of thing.
Okay, so let's break down these three stories.
Okay, let's do it.
First up is Love,
Right.
which focuses on Noor, a trans woman
Uh-huh.
who's trying to find her place on this reality show called
Truth Yanash.
Truth Ya Na.
Kokshi.
Yeah, I know. And the review highlights how the film explores
Yep.
Noor's relationship with her mother.
And her desire for acceptance, which is, it's a really poignant theme.
Yeah.
You know, especially in the context of
Yeah.
reality TV,
Right.
where everything is so,
Is it genuine?
yeah,
But
exactly.
is it really
They
planned?
close?
Or are they just playing it up for the cameras?
Right. But the review also mentions
Yeah.
that the satire of reality TV might be a bit much for some.
Oh, really?
Too much. In what sense do you think?
Well, I mean, you know how reality TV can be.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the drama,
Yeah.
the fights, the tears, the
The manufactured drama.
exactly the manipulation.
Uh-huh.
And I think what LSD2 is doing is taking those tropes
Yep.
and pushing them
Okay.
to the extreme,
Does
to
it
the
especially
point where it becomes
unsettling?
unsettling. Yeah,
Right.
like it's holding a mirror up to the
Yeah.
whole reality TV industry
Yeah.
and saying, look at what you're doing to these people. This
Yeah.
is messed up.
Okay, so from the potentially over-the-top satire of love,
Uh-huh.
we jump to sex,
Okay.
which follows another trans woman, Kulu Vishwakarma.
Right.
But this story goes in a completely different direction.
Totally different vibe.
Yeah.
Kulu's story is like a punch in the gut.
Oh, wow.
It's raw, it's real,
Yeah.
and it doesn't shy away from the harsh realities
Okay.
of what it means to be a trans woman in India today.
Like, what kind of realities are we talking about?
You're talking workplace discrimination.
Uh-huh.
We're talking personal trauma.
Wow.
The kinds of things that most films wouldn't dare to show.
Yeah.
And the reviewer actually warns that this segment
Yeah.
is really hard to watch.
Oh, God.
It's powerful,
Yeah.
but it's brutal.
Wow. So they really don't
They don't hold back.
hold back. Yeah.
But, you know, in a way, that's what makes it so important.
Right. Because these are issues that need to be.
They need to be talked about. They
Yeah.
need to be brought to light.
And Bonita Rajpurohit's performance as Kulu,
Oh, my God, she's phenomenal.
the reviewer was raving about.
She just embodies the character.
Wow.
You feel every bit of Kulu's pain.
Okay, so we go from
Yeah.
this heightened satire of love
Yeah.
to this brutal reality of sex.
Uh-huh.
And then we enter the digital realm with Dhokha.
Yeah. This one's interesting
Yeah.
because it takes us into the metaverse.
Right.
And the whole idea of AI influencing our identities.
And it focuses on Shubham,
Right.
a teenage gaming vlogger whose life is turned upside down
Uh-huh.
when AI-generated images start blurring the lines between
His real life.
his real life and his online persona.
Exactly.
And this is where things get really interesting for me.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all
We're all living online these days.
living our lives online. Yeah, and this idea of
Right.
AI distorting reality.
It's scary.
It's a little too close to home, isn't it?
It is. I mean, think about deepfakes.
Right.
You know, you can't even trust what you see anymore.
It's like we're constantly questioning what's real.
Exactly.
And what's
fake.
fake, yeah.
And this film really taps into that anxiety.
Yeah, and the reviewer mentioned
Yeah.
that Dhokha is conceptually interesting, but might be too abstract for some viewers.
Too abstract.
Yeah, like maybe it's too out there.
Right.
You know?
But maybe that's the point.
What do you mean?
Maybe the film is using surrealism to reflect the surreal nature of our digital lives.
That's a good point.
You know, everything's so distorted online.
It's like we're already living in
a simulation.
A simulation, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so overall,
yeah,
the review praises the acting.
Oh, the acting is top-notch.
Paritosh Tiwari,
Amazing.
Bonita Rajpurohit,
Incredible.
Bhavna Singh.
Phenomenal.
But it also warns
Yeah.
that the film's unconventional style, with its jarring shifts and reliance on screen life, won't be for everyone.
It's not your typical Bollywood film.
No.
It's definitely
demanding.
Yeah. It requires your full attention. And it might even make you uncomfortable at times.
But in a good way.
In a good way. Like, it makes you think. It makes you question.
It sparks those...
It sparks conversations.
Conversations.
Yeah. That we need to be having.
Yeah, the review mentions
that
LSD-2 holds a mirror up to society's darkest corners. But maybe it also does more than that.
What do you mean?
Maybe by confronting these dark, uncomfortable realities head on.
Right.
It pushes us to examine our own roles in these systems and to find ways to challenge them.
I like that.
You know, to create a more just and equitable world.
Absolutely.
So what do you think?
Well, I think it's definitely a film that everyone should see and then talk about because it raises so many important questions about who we are, about how we present ourselves online, about the power of media, about the dangers of technology. I mean, it's all in there.
It's a lot to process.
It is.
Well, thanks for diving into this with us.
My pleasure. It's always fun.
Fascinating discussion.
Yeah.
And
I'm definitely adding this to my watch list.
Me too.
I gotta see this.
All right. Thanks again.
Anytime.
And we'll see you next time.